we had to send out this to a few places in the building, but the hospital, because we kind of had a flood. Not kind of, we did. And service elevator 1, while it was at the bottom, it flooded so much that it was sitting in water. So yeah, that's not good. So we had to send out a notice. I think it's going to be out of service for a few days. I don't know, they got to get parts or something like that. So like I said, I'll be retiring hopefully in a year. So I'm trying to keep, you know, a few memories or just some things that have happened since in the last year or so that I've worked. I wonder if I can put that in here with a paper clip. There. And Sask Health Authority. I'll put that right here. I got a lot of work done today. I swept out the garage. Oh man, was it bad. I only do it in the spring because, well, I'm not going to do it in the winter. I don't have a heated garage, so, you know, it's got to wait. These things have to wait. Hey, I bought these pinking shears. I think I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. I don't need it that big. I could probably make it into a tab. That'd be kind of cool. Let's turn this down a bit. And yeah, I think that's good. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just put it in. Okay, let's look through this catalog that I showed you. The Melaleuca. Have a lot of great pictures in here. I was quite happy to find this in my desk drawer at work this week. I do not buy magazines. Magazines in Canada are between $10 and $20, usually around the $17 mark. And yeah, I am not paying that. I think it's crazy how expensive that is. So at least here I can get a few pictures. I really like this one. I just used some of this stuff today. It's so nice. I'm running out, so I'm going to have to sign up for Melaleuca. And, okay, here's a nice word. I can pick words out of here. Revive. This is good stuff. That's a nice bathroom. If I cut it right there. Okay, so still lots to look at in here. Lots of possibilities. Let's cut this one down. Again, I've got my camera going. I wanted to take another video tonight. Again, just to check the stabilization. Make sure that it's running well. It was really blurry on this side of the screen, and I think I have fixed it. I have to go get some tape. Look at this old thing. They were throwing this out at work. There's so much waste there. Oh my goodness. Honestly, it's pretty bad. So I'm like, okay, well, I could use it. I even got a 3-hole punch from there. One guy was just crazy mad cleaning one day, and he was throwing a ton of stuff out in the garbage. And I was like, oh, is that thing broken? No, it's just gonna go in the garbage. And I was like, well, I want it then. And he wouldn't let me have it. And I said, you don't need it. Like, if you're just throwing everything away and it's nothing wrong with it, why can't I have it? I don't know. It just seemed like such a waste. So I don't know if I grabbed it out of his hand or how I got it, but I got it. I think that would be nice there. How about here? This is pretty. And then you could read that. Okay, I like that. Let's cut this part off a bit. So I'm looking at the camera right now. It looks, just doesn't look that bright, but everything's in frame. Nothing looks blurry, so I'm happy with that. Okay, let's grab some tape. I also took 3 mats, like rugs, out of the garage. It was sitting on the concrete floor forever. And I took those out to the backyard, and I took the hose to them, and then I hung them each on a 2x4, and then I'm going to let them just be out in the rain for the next couple of weeks. It's supposed to rain the next 2 days, but I'm going to let it just, you know, rain on it, and hopefully all the dirt will just kind of wash away. Love this one. This one turned out so nice. So beautiful. It's so beautiful I didn't even want to tape it anywhere. What if I just put it in here like that? So the last segment was FHD 30 on my camera, and this one is now FHD 60, and I don't see any blurriness. Everything seems to be fine. Let's continue on, see what else I can put in my journal. So I drew this cupcake a few months ago, and I decided to make like thank you notes whenever I sell something. I like to add this into the package. But I had some extras because sales are a little slow. And then the thank you was made with the ransom letters I was collecting over the last year. It's really fun to make them, and then you just scan them. They look so good. What else did I do today? Oh, I vacuumed. I took the opportunity to vacuum, or the opportunity, because I had no back pain. And so that was a good thing. I only did the upstairs though. I didn't do downstairs at all. This doesn't get done very often because I don't like bringing the hose down here. It's just me, so it's all good. I just thought of something. I should look on YouTube to see if there are any tutorials on how to do shorthand. I bet there is. I bet there is. I'll put this head and check right beside my head. It's thunderstorming right now. It's not raining too heavily. I added more grass seeds, so I don't want it washing away this time. It's fun writing on my painty papers. Definitely is. Where should I put this? This is super cute. Remember I said I never did any layering, where I'm going to do it right here. I'm going to go over top of this tape. This is so new for me. It's very foreign. I checked on my begonias in the backyard. They're really pretty, but I'm not gonna plant them again. I'm gonna go back to dahlias. Dahlias seem a lot stronger. The begonias, with the odd windstorm that we've had, it's just they're almost toppled right over. The branches are breaking, and the middle stalk is probably eventually just gonna break right off. And it's even sitting in a big pot, like right beside the house wall there. So it has protection, but apparently not enough. So okay, now I have switched to Pro Video. I lowered my ISO to 80, and I think I changed another setting. I think I changed the speed to 1/500. Again, this is a second video. I'm just checking the stabilization. I can understand if you don't want to stay. I mean, this isn't a full-on craft video. It's half and half that, I guess. This is cute. I got a really big art book for free. Well, it's only this size, about 4 by 4 inches, but it's about 2 inches thick, the book, and the cardstock is lovely. Really, really like that. Trying to figure out what to put here. That would be nice there. Are you guys getting sick of this book? Should I switch to another one? I think I'm going to draw a picture here tomorrow or this weekend for you all. I like that. I do. So I'm going to make, yeah, I really like that. I can just flip it over. Let's make some tape. Get our fancy tool. I've got a piece of vellum right beside me, and I want to try and put some of this alcohol ink on it and see how it reacts. See if it stains it brown like the tape, and maybe I can write on it. So let's let that dry for a minute. So go right there. So here's that vellum. I have no idea. Let's try it. I don't know. Oh, it's really absorbing. Ooh, that is so cool. Okay. I'll move it around here. Is it coming through? Nope, it shouldn't. I don't know if I have anything red in my book. Let's see. Put that there. Waiting for that to dry. I actually like that there. I'm going to put a piece of tape here, and that way I can turn it over and write underneath it. That's cool. Let's see if I have any flowers. I've got such a stash of ephemera everywhere. Oops. I can hear the thunder. The power's probably going to go out. That's cool right there. I was also chipping away some concrete last weekend. And when I went to go sweep the garage floor today, I noticed that more was coming apart. So I've got my cement bag all ready to go. And when I get a weekend that's decent weather, that's on the dry side, that is going to be my project. I did it about 10 years ago, but I think it definitely needs to be redone again. When the door comes down, the big door comes down, it goes right on top of the concrete that's coming apart. So I got to get that done. But I didn't know I could turn it into an art form like this junk journaling. And it's been a lot of fun. This is almost dry. Let's check this out. That's dry. Let's see if I can write on here. That's a blue pen. Let's see if this works. What should I write on here? Happy Saturday. No, look at that. I don't think it's going to stay. It's pretty smudgy. I could try a pen. And these pens, oh my gosh. It's hit or miss with these things, honestly. Honestly. But I bet a pencil would work. Happy Friday. It's not bad. Let's keep that one. I love this vellum. I bought it last year. It is so thick. Well, it says thick right on the package, and I wanted thick. I didn't want the thin stuff. Happy Friday. You can't see it though. That's the problem. Yeah, that's going in the garbage, this one. Okay, craft fail. I tried. That's how you learn and find things out that you really enjoy. Let's go back and use this tape on this piece. That's not the piece. Where's the piece? Here it is. Okay, so I tried to take this off, but I didn't remove the side of it well enough. So this is what happened. Half of it came off. Okay, how's that? And then inside, I'm just going to use a clear tape. So if you're going to do these and think you're going to keep them, make a whole bunch and then just keep them for later use, I can almost guarantee you'll not be able to rip it off at all. I did that the first time years ago, and none of it, I had to throw them all out. I think I did a whole page on a paper protector, like a plastic sleeve, and it didn't work. Throw it all out. I'm going to leave this here, and this will probably go on as a hair flower for her hair when I draw this. I think that'll be good. Okay, I think that's it for now. I wanted to add one more thing. I stamped these with a postage stamp, I don't know, a week or so ago. And I just found this in my little scrap drawer. And I wanted to staple that somewhere, just for fun. But where? Where? Yeah, right here is good. cool. Okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it was kind of blabbing. Again, this was a video to check out how my camera was performing on video mode. And I do hope you have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.